So what we're going to do here tonight is we're going to put a gloss coat on the fuselage of this 747. So what I've done so far is I've sprayed the whole aircraft flat white. I've done that because flat paints cover better than gloss paints. So we got everything white pretty much so far. So the gloss is going to go on basically in two steps. It's going to go on with a fine sort of mist coat initially, just to get a nice tacky coat on it. And then I'm going to go back with fairly high pressure and open up my airbrush and spray a larger volume on so that it goes on wet, and then hopefully at that point it'll set up, you know, pretty glossy. So the weapon of choice here is the trusty Posh H. I've been using this airbrush for 30 years pretty much, and so I know exactly what this will do, and it's a pretty good, pretty handy device. I would recommend this to anybody for general purpose work. I do have a touch of blue in this, like a drop, and it's only because I heard somewhere that if you put a drop of blue in gloss white, it minimizes the possibility that it might yellow over time. I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, you know, it's not really hurting anything, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I happen to think that maybe white, especially gloss white, yellows over time because it goes on so thick, or if you put it on too thick and then you get the oil which comes up. So I don't really know for sure, but this is just an idea. Alright, so here we go. Now the consistency you're looking for general airbrush use is, you know, the gouges, you know, the consistency of milk. If you're spraying glosses, I think you need to go a little thinner than that. And you can kind of like eyeball it, but you never really truly know until you get it in the brush and start spraying, and then you may have to either adjust your air pressure or adjust your orifice aperture or adjust your paint to thinner ratio, and you can really use any one of those three to get where you need to get, or a combination thereof. Alright, so I'm going to go on a respirator here. I have a 3M respirator. You can get this like at Lowe's or Home Depot. Whenever I'm spraying any lacquer enamel, I'll always use this. See, man, I didn't hear me talk for a few minutes. Just kind of watch what I'm doing. You can kind of see